you.
Hey, what up, bitch?
I think that was the best intro I've ever made. For real, bros, I think Ghostrunner is one of the best first-person games I have ever played. I gotta say, man, this game is incredible. In this video, I'll be talking about everything from the story, to the world, to the level design, to the gameplay, to the graphics, to the music, everything. So be sure to stick around till the end of the video to learn everything about Ghostrunner and why I think you should give yourself a treat and definitely play this game. But before we begin, only a small percentage of you who watch my videos regularly are subscribed. So what are you waiting for, man? Please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Let's start with the story first. I'm gonna start with what I like the most about the story of this game, and that is it doesn't stop you in your tracks. What I mean by that is the story is told as you play the game. There is one cinematic when you open the game, and then when you start it, it puts you right into the game, and then you start playing. And from that point, it's just on. It's game, 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 game. Now, I'm not saying like any other animation in the game doesn't happen, because frankly, they do. Arena overviews are given sometimes, but it doesn't force you to stop playing the game to listen to some boring exposition. All the exposition, the character interaction happen as you play the game. The character of Ghostrunner doesn't say much, but he does talk, and some of his dialogue writing is like monotone hilarious. Ghostrunner at the beginning of the game has basically lost his memory, and I think that's why this game's story works so good. What I mean by that is, I think the story works so good because you're learning about this world and all the crazy crap that is going on in it, and all the crazy abilities that you like lost with your memory alongside Ghostrunner. It's not like this world has been formed, you're just put into it and you have no idea what is going on into it, you know? Unlike that other piece of dog shit. Let's talk about the world and the level design now. In all honesty, I think the cyberpunk world of Ghostrunner is one of the most stunning video game worlds I have ever seen. What I like the most about the world is that it's consistent. Now, I'm not saying that you don't visit different areas and like stick to same looking areas in the entire game. You do visit very different looking areas in Ghostrunner, but they don't break the tone. At no point I was like, oh no, this doesn't fit in with the world of this game. That is a dilemma. Every area, every structure actually felt like, yeah, this kind of thing and these kind of structures could belong in the setting of this game. And the level design here is also so fantastic and so flexible. Every level and area in this game is built with so much depth. There are multiple ways to tackle the traversal and combat situations to progress in any given area. You know how hard it is to make the level or the world flexible? I also had strong vibes of control in certain areas of this game. You know, giant structures in one building. In the beginning of the game, the outsides have a very futuristic, downtrodden feel to them. But as you progress in the later parts of the game where you visit a place which I'm obviously not gonna spoil, the outsides are just like this neon and like lighting and stuff like fits in with the cyberpunk tone so well. And my god, do the environments in this game look so good. And I think that is mainly because of the graphics of Ghostrunner. The visuals in this game are some of the best you will ever see in any form of cyberpunk media. The gameplay that you're seeing on screen was recorded at 1080p 60 FPS, but YouTube is gonna mess up the quality, but I hope it still looks good. And I don't know what engine they're using, but the optimization of the PC port of this game is also very good. If only other companies would move to a different engine and stop their games from having poor PC ports in which the graphics are nothing special but still run poorly because of optimization. And from what I've seen, the console version of the game also looks good, but I did hear that something was messed up in the PS4 version, so check if it is fixed if you are gonna be buying Ghostrunner on the PlayStation 4. But something that doesn't need any fixing is the Ghostrunner soundtrack. If you can't tell, that is the incredible background music you have been listening to in this entire video. The graphics and all, even though I have mentioned how good they are, they don't even come close to how fucking insanely incredible the music of this game is and how well it fits. The game has such a rich soundtrack library. Daniel Deluxe, who is the music composer of this game, needs some sort of award. This comment on the official Ghostrunner soundtrack video on his channel says it all, man. You can bet yourself that someone who has played this game is gonna be playing the soundtrack of this game in gyms. And Dr. Disrespect is definitely gonna be using some of the soundtracks of this game. I literally cannot explain to you how good the music of this game is, dude. You have to listen to it. I'll leave the link to the official soundtrack on Daniel Deluxe's channel in the description down below. Just listen to some of the tracks. you're gonna lose your crap. It is so incredible, and it elevates the best part about the game even more. And the best part I'm talking about is the gameplay. Remember how I have been categorizing this game in different categories in every other like thing we talked about of this game, but something I cannot like put into a single bracket is the gameplay of Ghostrunner is one of the best I have ever experienced in any game, let alone a fast-paced first-person game. It is top to bottom, nuts to butts, adrenaline rushing, violence, speed, momentum-filled action, and it is so fun. The gameplay of this game is like Titanfall was banging Shadow Warrior and then Doom Eternal joined in. That was a horrible analogy, I'm sorry, but I think you get the point. The traversal is as fun as the combat, and as I said in the world and level design section of this video, there are multiple ways to approach both. You know how in some games nothing is given to you at the start and you feel like the beginning of the game is so hollow and my god I have to wait for the good stuff? Well, not in this game. There is so much depth even from the get-go, and you can do so much from the start of the game. Slide on the ground, jump towards wall run towards an enemy, dodge their shot with bullet time like the Matrix, dash towards them, slice them in half, and oh my god, I'm losing my breath. And if you thought that is all,
You are dead wrong.
gives you a grapple hook and makes the traversal and combat even more thoughtful, challenging, and fun, with new enemy type introductions that have to be defeated in different ways each. But guess what? The game starts getting even more crazy. The game starts giving you superpowers like environmental hacking, blink using which you can slice through multiple enemies, fucking force push like it's Star Wars or some If you time the force push right, you can send an enemy's projectile back to them.
Like that.
And we are just touching the surface here, so much more happens. But guess what? It starts getting even more insane. How many times do I have to say it? Ghostrunner starts going that shit insane and starts giving you power-ups like overdrive, which slows down time, and these ninja stars for even more environmental puzzles, these like super jump power-ups which you can like jump and like absolutely annihilate an enemy. And these power-ups make the puzzle solving and everything even more better. Yes, the puzzles in this fast-paced action game are actually good. How often do you hear that? There are also secrets in the environment like Doom as well, which you can check out in this menu. Here you can also customize your sword's color scheme as well, and the most unique upgrade system I have ever seen is also here. Tetris, where the blocks are locked. All the fun stuff I've talked about here, it is not for everyone. Because you know the thing is, the game is very hard. The game is very challenging and is definitely gonna take you multiple tries in each level. It's that, you know, trial and error method of gaming which is gonna make you better each time. But the good thing is, because of the engine of this game and because of it being so good, you just have to press R when you die and it instantly reloads you to the last checkpoint. And my god, it is so satisfying to not have to wait every single time you die. Because if that happened, you would have left this game in the first 30 minutes. This feature of Ghostrunner where you just have to press R as soon as you die makes the game feel even more snappier. And if you have the latest M.2 SSDs like me, the initial level load times are also very short. Even with the game being so hard and as challenging as it is, it never felt too unfair at any point, and the satisfaction after overcoming these challenges was amazing. Only problem that I have with the gameplay of this game is, and I think Moist Critical also mentioned this in the Moist meter for Ghostrunner, is that at the time of this recording on the PC version of the game, sometimes the clicks don't register, even on multiple clicks while directly facing an enemy. And my god, it is one of the most frustrating things ever because the game on itself is very challenging. I do believe this bug is gonna be fixed, and who knows, by the time you're watching this video it might have already been fixed, so be sure to check out the patch notes for that. So overall, as I said in the beginning of this video, this game is amazing. If you are interested in games like Cyberpunk 2077 and like anything in the cyberpunk genre, you are absolutely going to love this game. And if you love a challenge as well, you're in for a treat. So all in all, I think you should definitely play this game, man. It is so amazing. You should definitely play it, but do keep in mind all those like bugs and problems that I talked about in this video before you actually go ahead and buy it and start playing it. Well, that's pretty much it for this video, everyone. If you did enjoy it, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and also hit the bell notification icon so that you may never miss out on any future content. Also, be sure to share this video with your gamer friends and fans of the cyberpunk genre so that they can get to know about this absolute absolutely incredible game as well. As I said, doing all of this liking, sharing, subscribing helps me out a lot, and I would really appreciate it. With that being said, I hope all of you have an amazing day. Stay safe, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.